Hello, everyone. Welcome to African Glitz Live. And today we're going to be listening to, or shall I say, watching some trending stories. Now, a lot has been going on, should I say, the past 24 hours or, the past few days. And we've been looking at stories and I said, why not? We need to bring up these stories and create more awareness about them and so much more. How are you doing today? I'm your host, Noeline, and welcome to Late Night with African Glitz. So, after his release, as you know, VeryDarkMan was, arrested again. And after his release, he made a shocking revelation. I'll bring up the video. So he made a shocking revelation and he said he was at the Federal High Court in Abuja and witnessed the craziest thing he has ever seen for so many days. 1 second.
10 years old boy, right? Me and this boy, they side self. Apparently, now this boy.
Right. This is the video he shared on his platform earlier today after his release when people, he has so much going on already, but coming out with this story shocked a lot of people. Even people in government are talking about it right now. People such as Peter Obi is talking about this incident right now. Atiku Abubakar, they are all talking about it. And this is all thanks to VeryDarkMan. Now, what happened? So he said he witnessed, in the High Court today, a lot of several kids who have been arrested, about 79 kids altogether. You know what? I'll let him explain so that you can hear it a lot more.
10 years old boy, right? Me and this boy, they side self. Now, this boy, 10 years old boy, right? Me and this boy, they side self. Apparently, these are the boys that the Tinubu government arrested, that they were flying Russian flag. All these children where you see like this now, they go prison because they could not secure bail for them. They are going to the prison now. They could not secure bail for them. Now the question is this: what does this boy know about flag? This boy does not even have a basic education, let alone knowing that he flew a flag. So you are charging all these kids for treason. Me, I just came out of cell and I was with them. That's the craziest part. This morning I was going to pee when I woke up. I was going to pee when I saw this boy. I was like, this boy is my children. So now we came to court. They could not grant their bail. They have adjourned the case. So where are they going to sleep? They are going to sleep beside the cell again. And already they've stayed for more than 90 days. Today is the 93rd day. 93 days for all the children seated everywhere. This is the 93th one bowl. This one only. How much of which food? This one only. See how this boy did. And all the way from Kano. Where they carry from? Yes. From Kano. Brought them from Kano to Abuja. Where's their parents? Their parents now go they cry. Nobody. See them. All these are kids. 10 years old. How old are you?
And the best condition.
14 years. All of them are less than 17 years old. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's not fair. Come on.
Wow. So these kids were arrested. You remember a few months ago when there was that bad governance protest going on, and there were these kids flying the Russian flag, where Regina Daniels came out and spoke about it as well. So since then, the government has arrested these children. And looking at these children, they don't look like the children or the people we saw in some of the videos that were trending, that were, holding the Russian flag. These kids look way younger than those kids we saw on video. So this is quite heartbreaking. And it's been like 3 months now. So I feel like VeryDarkMan, his arrest once again, whenever they arrest this man, he exposed something even bigger. Sometimes I even feel like maybe God is like, taking him over here so that he can be able to see all these things. Because if he wasn't arrested when he got arrested last night, maybe we won't be talking about this news or story today. Now, Atiku Abubakar is tweeting about this. P2B is talking about this. The government is aware. Amnesty International is talking about this and so much more. Anyway, before we dive deep into this story, let's look at the trending story that is still going on before VDM got arrested. In fact, he took up a very huge case, which I'm going to bring up right now. And it was about this senator, like a House of Rep member called Alex Mascot. So what is the story here? I've been seeing this trending story, but I never looked into it deeply. But watching the video of how a kind of a bolt driver got into a messy kind of assault is unbelievable. Apart from Nigerians, it looks like people, who are leaders, they are very upset for no reason. And this is a good example of it.
You know who I am?
I don't want to know, sir. Just tell me, let me go.
So this is a footage a bolt driver posted on his platform about an assault he received from a House of Rep member in Nigeria, in Abuja, actually, precisely. This is where it happened. So randomly, this is the video he posted. He said, Nigerian lawmaker Alex Ifeanyi assaulted a boat driver. This was the trending video. And this is how it all started. Just watch and see.
So you think I will give you my money with the way you have spoken to me?
I did a job for you and you have to pay it, sir.
You will not see any. You will not see penny from me. With this level of disrespect.
This incident actually happened 3 days ago, and VeryDarkMan was still in this case before he got arrested, which we're going to, I just want to build up this whole incident that happened. So this was the first issue he took up before his arrest. Now let's watch and see.
With this level of disrespect, you're very stupid. Very, very stupid. Madam, who is this stupid boy that you sent to my house? Who is this foolish boy that you sent to my house? How can this stupid idiot come to my house and tell me that I'm supposed to come and meet him in his car and pick up snails that I'm buying from you? Can you imagine this rat? I can make this man to disappear in the whole Nigeria, nothing will happen.
Whoa.
Can you imagine this rat?
It's funny how people, in government use this word so easily. Like, why is he so upset? What would make him want to make someone, a stranger he doesn't know, disappear so easily? Like, why would he use such a statement so easily?
I'm not going to give this boy 1 naira of my money. No. I'm not going to give this silly boy 1 naira of my money.
You've been insulting me, sir, and I'm being quiet.
I pray that you do. I pray that you insult me. Can you please insult me? I'm not going to call my policemen to beat you up. I will beat you up. I will show you that I'm a big brother to you. I will slap the hell out of you and I will lie you down, lock you in my generator house. How dare you?
Why should you do that?
Who the hell do you know who you're talking to? Do you know where you are? Because you saw me sitting outside here?
It doesn't matter, sir. Pay me, let me go.
Look at this monkey.
I don't care what I am.
Are you even looking at me that you can beat me? Or are you looking at me? What? Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Whoa.
Do you know who I am? I'm a senator of this republic. Do you know who the fuck I am? How dare you?
Are you slapping me, sir?
You see this place? You suffer. I'll deal with you.
Are you slapping me, sir?
I just did.
Simply because this is a driver who came to deliver, some goods to him. And I heard it was snails, like edible snails. You're getting assaulted just for delivering snails. Does this even make sense? Like, where on earth can this happen? So basically, the taxi driver didn't deliver it or give it to him. Anyway, he's going to explain exactly what happened. I don't want to explain. The man is going to talk, he's going to explain exactly what happened. And you will see how this is so pathetic.
Stop me back. Okay. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you?
That's fine.
Do you know who I am?
That's fine.
This is a very easy phrase. A lot of people in government in Nigeria uses. Do you know who I am? And I'm happy in this day and age, they can be exposed. Now, I don't think he was even aware that he's being recorded, because I don't think he'll be this angry. And such a man, the way he's talking, it feels like this Bolt driver did something way worse than what we are seeing right now.
How dare you?
Did you just slap me 3 times, sir?
Twice. The third one, you should receive it. How dare you?
Wow.
Come on, get out of this place.
I need my payment, sir.
He needs his payment.
All right, so this is where I am. I just got 3 slaps from this man here, just because I told him to come and get his stuff and pay me my money. So he's claiming that
Tell them, my name is Honorable Alex Ifeanyi. I'm a member of the House of Reps. Tell them I slapped you.
Okay.
Call the Inspector General of Police. Call him, let him come.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Record me very well. Record me very well.
He knows he's been recorded.
That's nice.
And he said his name,
Came
so
to
he's
my
not
house,
scared of
you disrespect
anyone.
me?
I didn't disrespect you. I said pay me my money and let me leave.
Come on, give me that phone.
Whoa.
This is the boat driver that was assaulted by.
Like, this is insane. Anyway, this is the boat driver, VeryDarkMan. This man reached out to him and explained what happened. VeryDarkMan swiftly went and met him the next day and explained to him what happened. What did VeryDarkMan do? He brought the case on social media, just like he is. He's a growing social commentator. He's doing all these things. And I like the way he moves so fast, even though he has so much happening. Like, he has so much in his cup of tea right now. He moves so fast, and just swiftly he met this boat driver in Abuja and introduced him to everyone on social media.
That honorable member that claimed that he's a senator. The reason why I say that claimed that he's a senator, because I discovered this morning that man is not a senator. So this is the guy that I assaulted. Now, we have seen the video. We saw all what transpired. We saw the horrible things he said to you. We heard him call you monkey, rats, all the derogatory things he said to you. Now, the question is, what happened after that video? Please.
Okay, so after the video, he called some police officers. I don't know the division they were assigned to.
Okay.
And then they bundled me to the station. I wanted to drive the car. They said, no, I should not drive. Okay. So two sat beside me, and I was in their middle. Okay. And then they drove me down to the station.
Okay.
When they drove me down to the station, they said I should go inside. I had calls. They didn't allow me to take my calls.
Okay.
So they were not asking what happened. They didn't ask me. They were asking people that were not there, the police officers. And then the police officer quickly said, I went to Honorable's house and I was fighting the Honorable. I kept mute.
Did you show them the video?
I have not shown anybody the video as at that time. Okay. They've not even the security person that came to bear witness as at that time have not seen the video.
Okay.
As at that time. Okay. So they now referred us to crime, that we should go to crime. So we went to crime. The man was not asking what happened. As I was explaining, initially I didn't explain. The man now said he cannot actually hear from one side. The other person has to come to actually give his own side of the story. And then the police officer said, when they said I fought him, they now said no, they should go and bring the man. Immediately his security man now called him, and they passed the phone to the IPO that was in charge of the case. And then the IPO was now talking to him on the phone and stepped out of the office where we were. And after some time he came back and said he wants to go and do investigation at the Honorable's house.
Okay, the IPO left you at the station and said he wants to go. Which station was this?
Metama police
station. So it happened within Metama?
It happened within Metama.
Okay, so the IPO left you at the station and went to the Honorable's
house.
Okay.
And then after, they kept me there for over 2 hours. I was behind, I was at the counter. I was not detained though.
They kept you behind the counter?
They kept me behind the counter. And then after 2 hours plus, he came back. And then he was now like, why did I record the video?
Why did IPO now change
He was not trying to change the narrative. And I asked him, is there a part of the law that says I cannot record what somebody is doing to me? He was becoming a threat to me. And I had to take evidence so that people will know where I am.
By this time, was the honorable member there?
He wasn't there.
He was at home.
He was at home. So then I gave me a form to fill, to write my own statement as to what happened. As I was writing, the honorable now came. And then when he came, he started talking and he was shouting.
Even at the station?
Even at the station. He was
calling you names?
Calling me names. Like, I still kept mute and I was looking at him. So my colleagues were talking to him. Me, I've already had my own fair share of trauma from him. I don't want to actually have any engagement or any encounter with him. I just went to one corner and I sat down and I was listening to everything he was saying. All the names he was calling me. You common boat driver, you're a poor man, you have pride in your poor, you have this, you have that.
Whoa.
Mute. I said, so the problem you have now is a poor man cannot speak, that I'm in Nigeria and I shouldn't be treated as a foreigner in this country, as I'm from Delta State.
Gosh.
And I cannot be treated, I cannot have you treat me like a foreigner in my own.
Now, when did you leave the station?
I left the station at about, I think some minutes to 3 or so.
Where's your car?
My car is still at the station.
So the police collected your car?
They collected my car.
And you left the station this morning?
Yeah, I left the station.
Was the honorable member detained?
He wasn't detained.
They let him go?
They let him go.
That's really, really sad. Now, I want to ask you a question. The woman that sent you that message, do you know her name?
I didn't know her name per se.
Do you know her business name?
I don't know her business name. It was a request. But I think I checked from my boat app. I think the last request that came in when I tried calling from the app, it was, I think, Gloria.
Gloria?
Yeah.
Because she said something in that video. She said something like, and do you know who he is? She was also supporting him. That's why I'm asking you that if you know who she is. Now, what did you go and deliver to him? What even really happened? Just give me a brief summary of what happened before that video.
Okay, before the video, I actually got a request on boat.
Okay.
Right? I was closing already because I needed to resume work this morning at 8:30.
Okay.
So I was closing at 9:10. I said, let me just quickly go home so that I can have enough rest. So I got this request to Metama. I felt it was a normal request. And then she told me, no, that it's not a request, that I'm picking something up from a garden.
Okay.
Right? From a garden.
Which garden?
I don't know the name of the garden. She just described the garden that after Kado roundabout,
Okay.
you will see one orange color container and then there's a garden beside it.
Okay.
So I just quickly went there, parked. The girl just came without wasting time, brought the package that it's a snail. I said,
Snail?
okay, snail, yeah. So she dropped it. It was the girl that brought it and dropped it on the seat. She understood that part.
Okay.
I was like, okay, there's no problem. I'm going. So on getting to the man's house, I called him. Okay, I'm at your gate. He now said, okay, I should give it to the security man. They gave it to the security man. The security man explained where the house address is. So I drove down to the house. On approaching, I called the man again. I said, Oga, I'm here. He now said, I'm not here. That if you're here, I will see you. So I drove. He now said I should park beside one camera. When I parked beside the camera, I saw him, but I didn't know he was the one. So I saw him seated few meters away from my car. So I greeted, good evening, sir. He didn't respond. Good evening, sir. He didn't respond. So I presume he is not the one that I'm supposed to deliver this thing to.
Okay.
And since he didn't answer, the next thing is for me to call the person that has this package. The next thing I dialed the person's number and his phone rang. And then the next thing he was like, are you stupid? Are you mad? Are you a fool? Bring my stuff for me. So I was not happy at the way he talked to me because I was doing my professional job, right? I was not happy. So I was like, okay, this thing you're saying to me, it has not gotten to it. Normally, I'm not even supposed to bring this thing to you. You are supposed to come and pick it yourself. Yeah. That was the only thing that got him angry. You are asking me to come to your car to pick my stuff? Are you okay? Do you know who you're talking to?
It's okay. I can see the anger on your face, don't worry. The truth is that Nigeria is for everybody. Nigeria is not for one person. If an honorable member will be treating people like this, then just imagine what the president supposed to do. Now, I need to remind you, we are all clamoring for the youth to come to power. See this one now, youth. I always say something. The youth are looking for a better... They are not trying to make this country better, a lot of them. They want to get power to do worse than these people because they have a better way of hiding this evil than these old men in power. But nevertheless, the man does not have immunity. I just discovered that he's not a senator. So actually pursue this case. And I believe that the law will take its course. We'll go to... I've heard a lot of things about Nigerian Police Station, which I'm not going to say. But I believe in the new commissioner of police that have been moved here. Commissioner of Police Disu. So this case will be reported to him directly. And I believe that the law will take its course. So don't worry. You said you're not feeling well.
Not feeling well. He hit me on my chest severally. He was just hitting me on my chest and I stayed mute. I was looking at him. So when he was becoming much of a threat to me, initially I did not record because I didn't go there with intention of fighting. If I went there with another motive, I would start recording from the very beginning. It was when he was becoming a threat, when he said he would pay 50 million naira and then they would delete me and look at me, this cheat. He was just calling me all sorts of names.
You pay 50 million and they will delete you.
He would pay 50 million naira to somebody, to people, and then they would kill me and nobody would say anything. And when I noticed he was, this thing is becoming what I never expected. I quickly brought out my phone
And you recorded.
and I started recording.
Don't worry. We'll go and write a petition and we'll take it up.
Wow. And that was when he started recording, when he knew that this whole thing has escalated. Now, this Alex Mascot, he's actually a House of Rep lawmaker. He's actually a lawmaker. So he's representing Aba North and Federal Constituency in Abia State. So he's an actually House of Rep member living in Abuja. Now you'll be wondering, like, why was this man so mad? Why was he so upset, even to a boat driver who came to deliver some food to him? Like, it looks like someone was already upsetted him and he took it out on this boat driver, because that's what it looks like, because this man didn't annoy him based on his own narration. Anyway, so the Nigerian, after VeryDarkMan took up the case, you know, he's the man of the hour now. Anything he posts on social media, both Nigerians and the police are watching. So what did the police do? They went and, you know, arranged this Mr. Alex Mascot, and they took him to the police station where he had to explain himself in Abuja. And then they later took him to court, where he pleaded not guilty to the charges of abuse of office, assault, and threat to life, because he told this man that he's gonna make him disappear. That is massive. That is a lot. You can't just randomly tell someone you're going to make them disappear. Anyway, the presiding judge is called Mr. Abubakar Omar Said. He granted Alex Mascot Ikwechegh bail in the sum of 500,000 naira. And the case has been adjourned till November 8th. That's next week. And while he pleaded not guilty, the next day, he was seen in court apologizing, but this time around, he went to the House of Rep to apologize actually to Nigerians and not the man that he actually assaulted. And Nigerians have been wondering, why are you apologizing to us? So I found a video of him apologizing. I'll put it up so we can hear what he had to say. So that's him there, Mr. Alex Mascot Ikwechegh.
I'll speak very briefly concerning the incident that took place on October 27th of 2024, involving myself and a citizen, Mr. Stephen Abuetseya, an e-hailing cab driver. What began as a misunderstanding regrettably escalated into actions and remarks that do not reflect the values that I hold dear, nor those that I am.
Chairman CBN, you're having another parliament there.
He's written his apology.
As a member of the esteemed House, I deeply regret my words and actions that occurred at the heat of the moment, and I take full responsibility for how this exchange has impacted on the citizen, Mr. Abutseya, his family, and the entire public. I acknowledge that I am human, thus infallible.
He acknowledges.
And in recognizing the significance of the role as a public servant, I am mindful of the weight of my words and actions and how they may have affected those that I represent. Since the incident, Citizen Abutseya and I have engaged in alternative dispute resolution methods. And I am pleased to inform this Honorable House that we have reached a respectful and constructive resolution. Additionally,
My sincere apologies to the leadership of the House, my honorable colleagues, and the entire National Assembly as a whole for any deficit of goodwill that this particular incident may have caused. I am aware that my actions reflect not only on myself, but also the esteemed institution.
All right, I'm just going to call it off right there because he's reading from a paper. He's not apologizing to the random stranger like the delivery man he assaulted. We all saw how it kind of panned out on TV, how he was very violent. He's not apologizing to the man. Writing all these bogus drama, English, and saying, "Oh, we've resorted to a peaceful resolution" and all that. That's just because he's just saying that because he has been caught. That's the only reason why. Anyway, it looks like according to the media, the whole case is going to finalize on November 8th. So we'll get to see what happens, and we want to know how he's going to be compensating this boat driver, because he needs to do that. Now they're telling him to pay 500,000, $500,000, for bail. So he needs to pay this man as well, because he slapped this man not once, not twice, but at least we saw 3 times he slapped this boat driver. He kicked him, he called him names and everything. The guy was ill. VeryDarkMan didn't stop there. He had so much more to say about this man as well, which is so true. So we know he knows how to say it out right. So I'll let him,
I just saw a news on Instablog that the honorable member Alex Mascot, that he has been arrested. Please, Instablog. I don't know whether they don't send you Namona do that.
This was actually before he went to House of Rep to apologize to Nigerians and say he's human.
Image control, so that to make Nigerians feel like he has been arrested. Now me there for Abuja, now me know what did happen. The guy has not been arrested, and he must be arrested, because you cannot use the name of the IG. Imagine what he said about the Inspector General of Police, the #1 cop in the whole of Africa. Somebody with person where go school, learn, study mathematics, get PhD. You thought say call the IG to come here now, as if the IG is your boy. Is the IG one of all those boys that you pay money? This is not the first time. This is another person again that is using the name of the office of the IG to bully and oppress people. And you are a honorable member? See, look at the names he was calling that guy. Monkey, dog, this one, that, your fellow human being. And you are a honorable member. Calling the IG like calling the IG name as if now you they give IG food to chop. The #1 cop, the #1 symbol of law and enforcement in Nigeria. We are not going to take this as Nigerians. And I believe that the police in Nigeria will not take it. It's currently at CP Dusu's office. CP Dusu, I don't see in track record. It's a man of integrity. A man of integrity that stands for justice. And I believe that he will not let people to call him and talk to him and say, hey, this one is an honorable member and that. No! Justice must stand. Even if they are not going to prosecute him for anything. For speaking about the IG, as if the IG now one kind 10 naira boys. And they watch the video and they say, wait, now the Inspector General of Police, this guy they talk about like this. A man of integrity? Person where go school, a very learned man. No. No. This cannot be taken. Meanwhile, see the guy. See your own record. No bill have been passed. You never ever sponsor any bill before. You but 3 slap. You don't rush, give him 3 slap. That guy now in chest they pay now. The guy said he held him like this. He was hitting his chest. If now your brother, will you be happy? If that's your brother, will you be happy? This will not slide. I believe that the office of the IG will do something. Because they respected IG and we love him. And you cannot disrespect him like that. And I expect that this man's political party, that they will suspend him and even drop him. I'll be expecting the National Assembly and the House of Rep to throw away this guy from office. People like this cannot represent us in Nigeria. It's not possible. Make people like this only stand for House of Rep. They say they want to represent Nigerians. No! Treating people like animals. If you are seeing Nigerians, your fellow Nigerians as an animal, all those names where they call the guy, if you are seeing your fellow Nigerians as
a monkey, that rats, and all this one, then how would you represent us? That means you are using your office to eat our money and to abuse power and to oppress the poor. Calling him a poor man, that you use 50 million naira, that they should disappear him. How many people have you made them to disappear? The police must ask you. A lot of people are missing in Abuja. Who knows? Maybe they don't make you vex, you don't disappear them. Who knows? Who knows how many people you don't lock for your generator house? Who knows? Who knows how many people you don't disappear with 50 million naira? Who knows? You will tell Nigerians. Honorable member, my foot.
Wow, this is really heartbreaking. And when you see such a young person as well, I mean, this guy, he might be in his late 30s, early 40s, max. Like, why was he so upset? These are people you would think that are aware of, you know, how Nigeria needs to transform and be. These are people you think like, wow, going into office, they're going to mold and change things for us. I mean, looking at this guy, you think, oh, he's very knowledgeable, he's very aware of things. So he going in there, he's going to know how to act and bring people together. Instead, what is he doing? Everyone talk about the old people in government. Do you know who I am? I have a godfather. I'll make you disappear. Like the same thing. Like, when are these people gonna learn? It's a very big shame for like young people, because everyone keeps saying, oh, Tinubu has to go. What does he know? He's like almost 80 something. He doesn't understand anything. We need young people. And when the little young people will see go over there, they just disgrace us and disgrace the people. And it's so sad and heartbreaking. This guy, what could have been his anger that he took such a swift move on a driver, a strange, bold driver he doesn't even know? The man was just like a delivery guy. What would make him so upset? He was so upset, like someone whose wife just divorced. That was how upset he sounded in that video. And it's so unbelievable, so heartbreaking.
You know where you are? Do you know who I am?
You can tell he's already enraged.
So you think I will give you my money with the way you have spoken to me?
I did a job for you.
He expected the guy to be so humble, maybe bowing down, kneeling down to him or something. That was how this whole thing appeared.
You will not see any, you will not see penny from me. With this level of disrespect, you're very stupid. Very.
Because someone is disrespecting, like, what does he mean by disrespect? From the way the guy is talking about, oh, pay me, oh, this is your goods, are you the guy I'm looking for? Here is your goods. Is that why he's disrespecting him? He expects this man to know who he is. In fact, he even introduced himself like, I'm a member of House of Rep. Like, he literally introduced himself to this boat driver. And he can see that the man doesn't even care who he is. And that made him even more upset. And it's so shameful for someone who is like in his early 40s or late 30s, you know, acting this way. It's so heartbreaking. Like, what are people going to protest tomorrow? What kind of government do we want tomorrow? Do we still want young people to go up there, you know, to become the leaders of tomorrow? Not like this, not when such a thing is happening.
Very stupid. Madam, who is this stupid boy that you sent to my house?
So he even rang the lady who sent him the snails, you know, asking who is this person. Like, the level of audacity, he kind of expects someone who knows who he is, who will be bowing down to him or something. He's even a House of Rep. He doesn't even, it's not like he has a very massive like role in government. He's just on his way up. He's like at the bottom, still like on his way up to be acting like this.
Who is this foolish boy that you sent to my house? How can this stupid idiot come to my house and tell me that I'm supposed to come and meet him in his car and pick up snails that I'm buying from you?
Even the way he's explaining, you can tell that this guy, a normal person can clearly see that this guy is just a delivery guy. The person doesn't know who he is, but he's expecting the self-entitlement. He's expecting the driver to know who he is.
Can you imagine this rat? I can make this man to disappear in the whole Nigeria and nothing will happen. Can you imagine this rat? I'm not going to give this boy 1 naira of my money. No. I'm not going to give this silly boy 1 naira of my money.
You've been insulting me, and I'm being quiet.
I pray that you do. I pray that you insult me. Can you please insult me? I'm not going to call my policemen to beat you up. I will beat you up. I will show you that I'm a big brother to you. I will slap the hell out of you and I will lie you down, lock you in my generator house. How dare you?
Why should you do that?
Who the hell do you know who you're talking to? Do you know where you are?
Whoa, he said he's going to lock him in his generator house. Like the audacity. The man is not even scared.
Because you saw me sitting outside here?
It doesn't matter, sir. Pay me, let me go.
Look at this monkey.
I don't care what I am.
Are you even looking at me that
He called him a monkey as well.
you can beat me? Or are you looking at me? What? Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
And he slapped him.
Do you know who I am? I'm a senator of this republic. Do you know who the fuck I am? How dare you?
Are you slapping me, sir?
You can even see how calm this boat driver is. Like, you can tell he doesn't have any argument with this House of Rep member. The man, is he coming back from the House of Rep? Like, coming back with so much anger in him or something? Like, why is he taking it all out on this guy?
You see this place? You suffer. I'll deal with you.
Are you slapping me, sir?
I just did. Slap me back.
Okay.
How dare you? How dare you?
This is a big disgrace.
How dare you?
That's fine.
Do you know who I am?
That's fine.
How dare you?
Did you just slap me 3 times, sir?
Twice. The third one, you soon receive it. How dare you? Come on, get out of this place.
I need my payment, sir.
Come on,
This is unbelievable.
All right, so this is where I am. I just got 3 slaps from this man here, just because I told him to come and get his stuff and pay me my money. So he's claiming that
Tell them, my name is Honorable Alex Ifeanyi. I'm a member of the House of Reps. Tell them I slapped you.
Okay.
Call the Inspector General of Police. Call him, let him come.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Record me very well. Record me very well.
All right. That's nice.
You came to my
This is
house to
very
disrespect me.
I didn't disrespect you. I said pay me my money and let me leave.
Come on, give me that phone.
Oh, this is the
Wow. So you've all seen what transpired there. Like, this man, it looks like he was upset from the get-go. So I have another video of VeryDarkMan talking about the incident once again. So I'll bring it up in a minute.
All right, so back to this honorable member where slap that boat driver. And they go through his page, like if you scroll through his page, click this particular post, see the caption, waiting for my Uber. This was in 2020. Now, you don't talk to honorable member, you know if you wait for Uber again, it can't be as if this politics for Nigeria, immediately you enter inside, you go call wicked. Or
So
maybe
sad.
because of saying in Nigeria, because I don't understand how you are waiting for your Uber. You even took a picture. You are proud of it. Therefore, so now you have become an honorable member representing your constituency. All of a sudden, may Uber come meet you for front of your door. And as the guy say, oh, guy, it is food. Pick it up. You start to slap him. You say you go buy him. You go make him disappear.
You go pay 50 million, make they buy them. You go lock them for your generator house. Say you for tell your policeman, make they beat them. You can't even say, make the Inspector General of Police make it come here. Talk him as if IG now your boy. Well, we go see how this thing end. We go see how we end. Now, I saw an apology that the guy did. To be very honest, that thing is not an apology. That is not an apology at all. If he wanted to apologize, he would have pointed straight to the thing that he did. Like, okay, sorry, boat driver, for what I did. I wasn't supposed to do that. I'm really sorry. Apologize directly. You're apologizing to Nigerians because Nigerians react the way Nigerians are reacting. It's crazy. I can't even see him for police station. If you see, they even ratio that at the pass, you won't carry her near me. Now, because people did it, doesn't. It normally to say that guy, my brother, for where you 500 first, make police lock me. Land you better one. See the kind of person where they assault. Very smallish guy. To say, where you like 500 now? You for red. Very red man, now you for turn to. It's crazy. Now, back to the comments I've been seeing. The boat driver was rude. The boat driver was rude. This one, that one. The boat driver was rude. Some people say, for carry and go meet for a double. I am laughing at you people. Shana, with you now, define. Very, very soon. I don't want to hear complain that when boat driver came to deliver something, you were in the room. You did not know that boat driver was doing forceful entry on your 10-year-old daughter. I don't want to hear Rambo. While I told the boat driver to do doorstep delivery. He went into my house. He carried my jewelries. The guy go inside my house to carry my laptop. He carried my PS5. He carried my card. I don't want to hear him. I don't want to hear him because I never hear before say boat driver come. They say me carry and come doorstep. They want to know now, guy, where you did? I'm outside. Okay, I'm coming out to pick it. That's the one I know. You understand? That's the one I know. A lot of now they do damage control. Now they do tribalism on top of the matter. I see a lot of you doing tribalism on the matter. I just look on my head and shake. I say, well, I want Nigeria better. But anyways, let's wait and see how this thing will end, right? Let's wait and see. As of now come back on the status of thing. Meanwhile, I want to know what the Inspector General of Police will do. I just wait, make they look am. Since they say if you call the IG to come here now. Hey, wait. No, they don't respect IG for this country again. It's sad. But anyways, let's hope and see what the IG will do at the end of the day. Peace and love. Don't play. He's gonna learn, and he will learn the hard way. All right, so back to this honorable member where slap.
All right, and in VDM's caption there, he wrote in Igbo, he said, Iberibe, Anofia, like he's insulting the guy, and he said they act civilized abroad, and when they are in Nigeria, they act like they kanjere. Something like that, but which is true. I mean, he did show a picture of the guy while he was in London and he was waiting for his Uber, and he was so respectful about that. But while in Nigeria, he's acting like a crazy man, basically a man who came out of a crazy place, like being upset for no reason. I don't know why they do that a lot. Not just him. A lot of people who are in high places, especially from Nigeria, who have big roles, they want people to worship them. They want people to say, yes, sir, please, sir, yes, ma'am, all the time. Why do they change when they go back to Nigeria? And when they come out of Nigeria, you see them getting on a bus. You see them riding even bicycles on the streets of London, America, and things like that. They're very humble. They'll even, greet the taxi driver, start a conversation. They're all nice. But then when they go back to Nigeria, I don't know what kind of thing that comes into them. They become big, they expect everyone to call them sir. They expect everyone to worship them. They expect you to have their profile, in your head once you see them. I know there is AI these days. Maybe they need to start writing all their names on their forehead so that when people see them, that this one is an honorable minister, this one is from House of Rep, this one is doctor this, doctor that. They all do it all the time, and I don't know why they always do this when they're in Nigeria more than anywhere else. Anyways, VDM, the next day he came out because this story really got so big and people were praising him for taking it up. And he came out the next day. made this video.
My name is CSP VeryDarkMan of
uniform. And of course, talk about how he's like a social media police now, because people bring things to him, people bring their problems, people bring any issue they have, be it with the government, be it with vendors, be it with celebrities. Like a lot of people literally go to him now. He's like he's basically almost a policeman, just like he decided to sew a uniform with a badge, VDM, written on it. And I think knowing how he has become a massive problem solver in Nigeria, that really kind of pushed him to go and put on this uniform, which he did a few days ago, and of course, which he's paying for right now.
All right. My name is CSP VeryDarkMan of the online division, the Nigerian #1 online police. I am not an activist, so stop calling me an activist. Unlike every other one out there, I am dedicated to sanitizing the social media space by using my platform to stand against people that abuse power, oppress us, and especially my favorite customers, the online vendors. The online vendors that collect money from customers and they will not deliver the goods or deliver whatever thing that is agreed upon. I stand up against them 100%. Therefore, standing for the victims to collect their money back and to stand against general oppression in the society. Now, this work is not easy because a lot of people are really complaining about my approach and the way I do it. They say this boy is very rude, this boy is not mannered, he's disrespectful. But the truth is, you cannot fight for Nigeria with respect. That is why I tend to be disrespectful, and I swear to God, I'm not even going to change. I will disrespect a lot of people that are very bad and are bad egg in the society 100%. Unlike the regular police that we have in the society, where they'll go through a lot of procedures and protocols, I don't do that. The moment you bring an evidence against anybody, I will stand up and spoil their name. I love spoiling people's name. I will spoil your name, and I don't care your position in society. I will spoil it so long there's an evidence against you. So it's better to be good and not fall into my trap. Now, how do I do this work? When you bring an evidence to me, I will post it online. I'll now carry those evidence. I'll now write a petition with my own money. Don't worry, you're not going to pay me 1 naira. With my money, I take it to the police, and I believe that the Nigerian police force is also an arm and a body that is also dedicated to fighting against corruption. So while they are doing their own offline, I am doing my own 100% online because I have the platform. And like I said, I will continue to do this in a very, very rude manner. Also, again, because I'm a patriotic citizen of Nigeria, I also draw and create awareness on a lot of issues that will suffocate the growth of Nigeria at large. So I do a lot of things on this media. Now, to the people that are saying, oh, VeryDarkMan, we don't sell in noodles before, now they come online, won't talk about social uprightness. Because I sell my news, make I let your brother sell your own, make I let your sister sell your own, or make I let the future generation sell their own. As everybody say, and as you all know, they say experience is the best teacher. And to all those people where they say, oh, don't too much, very soon they'll set them up, they'll do this, they'll do that. I always say something. If you come for me, you are the victim. If I come for you, you are the victim. And guess what? When I say don't play, you're going to learn. I mean, don't play, you're going to learn, and you will learn the hard way. I believe my walkie-talkie is swinging in the car. Let me go and know who is calling. Where did you go? Over and out. Over and out. Don't play.
Wow. So that was VeryDarkMan coming out, to brag about, I wouldn't say brag, to talk about how he has become a social media police, basically. People bring their problem to him and he solve it, and he solve it so well. He bring it up on his platform, on social media. Everyone talk about it. Some of them get justice. Like we've seen him numerous times call out vendors for selling fake products and for collecting people's money without sending them products, and so much more. Like he has been sorting a lot of things out. Anyway, because he's in the eyes of the police, he's been going back and forth into police station and out. The police saw this video and they were not very happy about it. They made a post on X saying, oh, they don't know who he is. He shouldn't be wearing a police uniform, impersonating to be a policeman. As you can see in the beginning of this video, he never said he was a policeman, but he said he's a social media, policeman who kind of help people and things like that. So next thing he knew, they called him up for questioning. And before he went into the police custody, he made a video of himself going to the police custody. And this is what he had to say. I like the way he kind of documents everything so that everyone will know where he is at the time and what he's doing all the time, especially now that he is even more in the public eye.
All right, so I'm waiting on my lawyer. I'm on my way. We are on our way to the FCT command. 2 days ago, the FCT command invited me on the allegation that I use police uniform to shoot my video. I'm just going there to clear my name, to let them know what's up. You understand? I know a lot of you will be surprised. Why VDM we wear suits? You don't understand. Maybe every day we wear singlets. I guess sometimes when we say they go there on some officials, you know, the vibe. So then wait for my lawyer to come, man. Just standing here waiting. This cool street. People looking at me. Sweet and clean. You know?
For the first time ever, VDM is looking smart but still acting crazy as usual.
Don't play. Where she did now.
And later on that evening, that was 2 days ago, he even after the whole thing, he came out to say, oh, he's been to the police station and back.
So I'm back from the police station. So it was back and forth. They brought me in based on the post that I made where I said I was a CSP of the online division. So a lot of discussion happened, interrogation, and I found out some things. You know, we learn every day. Now, first of all, I made my video and I said CSP, my own interpretation. What I meant was Chief Social Media Person. However, the Nigerian Police have a rank called CSP, which means Chief Superintendent of Police. And also, they said the uniform I was wearing is similar to the Nigerian Police. That if at all you want to use a uniform that is similar to that of the Nigerian Police, you have to seek permission, which I didn't know all these. You understand? So it's looked as if I was caricaturing the Nigerian Police, which was never my intention. So I want to make a formal apology to the Nigerian Police. Of course, I cannot caricature you. Without you, who is going to protect us? All right, so I'm back from the police station. So it's back and forth.
Message and
where I said I was a CSP of the online division.
So yeah, he said he was back and everything went well. What did we hear next? Next thing we saw, his best friend K. the Coco P came out to raise an alarm saying that the police has arrested VDM again. You know what? Let me bring the video so that he can explain what actually happened.
The Nigerian police has refused to allow VeryDarkMan go home today. After the investigation yesterday, he went back there today to clear his name. The police took him to his house to search for the uniform. They claimed he
This was actually yesterday. This happened.
Used to impersonate the police officers. After clearing all their doubts, they refused to let him go. I don't know. Is this how they choose to pay someone that is trying to help the police build their image? I don't know. That kid now make us come to be like say police now our friend. But it's obvious that the police is nobody's friend. VeryDarkMan is going to be spending the night in police custody with the view that tomorrow they are charging him to court. I just came to inform all rattles and all well-meaning Nigerians that the Nigerian police is going to charge VDM to court and is going to spend his night today. He has been arrested by the Nigerian police. They will put him behind bars again. You know what is funny is that when you want to change a system, you must be ready to go through the old negativities of the old system. And it's so sad that the Nigerian police, I mean, if you say, Nigerian police, with Daki, they always say make the youth respect. He came to you people now, so why not let him go home? Is there any chance that VDM will run? VDM will carry Nigerian matter for head, even past the Nigerian people? Never mind, it's copy. Allah. This was when the police came to the house to search today. It's not even funny. I know when they follow and they laugh. You see, police, I have never believed say police can never be your friend. All through my life I worry. Now betrayers that police, they betray me. If police want to arrest me, the ones who know me go come out. New ones will come, they will arrest me. Every time. Now Daki, now make me believe say police fee be person friend. And see the same Daki where they believe in police, where they talk, say police, youth listen to police. See how will you hold somebody that's not a threat to society, somebody that helps to better society? How you go hold them? Person will use the leg willingly come me to now for invitation. But people when they run from now, none of you catch them. Now you have held him now, say make he stay inside there, inside una station. Any uniform they lost for us police station. Police uniform they lost. Why you go tell and say you go here go check for uniform? Person, other officer uniform they lost from the office. No, it doesn't make sense now. And this thing, he bet me say, now police officer, where VDM, even like, I've been at the NGO, I've been at the love, they love the boy, I've been at the money. Someone that comes willingly to aid your investigation. Someone that wants the betterment of the nation. I've been at the House of Rep, man. Well, everybody in the government. No worries, go copy. Allah. I'm not going to happy this morning as I wake up. No. This is not the video I plan to make this morning. I'm supposed to be waking up talking about the release of my song. I'm here talking about how police should release Daki. Which kind of nonsense is this one now? Which kind of rubbish with this? Someone that's supposed to be you people's ambassador. Someone that's making the police look good in the midst of all the atrocities the people are saying police are doing to them. When they arrest them. Does this make sense to you? Okay, all the people with all the movies, anybody who wear black and black now, did they come and take excuse on people? All the skit makers, content creators, where they wear black and black, when they commit act scenes, they just wear black and black, something that even looks like, I don't, police they wear black and black, not be blue, black and blue police they wear. Now come now, hold down, for what? See, police, I know una plan to form investigation today, throughout today, then delay until next week Monday. If you think he has done something wrong, take him to court. What shall they profit Nigerian police to hold VeryDarkMan when they make them look good? Waiting a plan to gain. No one like the look now. When you look now, these youths who are not a fit manage well, so these youths who are very manage well, so it be like time bomb. It's okay. Skill copy. Allah.
This is VeryDarkMan as he arrives court this morning. The police have brought him to court and he's going to be granted bail. I don't see any reason why. Well, no problem. They will grant him bail. Skill copy. Allah. VDM has been granted bail. You can see him. And he has met all the bail condition. It's time for me to give them 3 toto. Jimo! Give them the music. He good. VDM is out. 3 toto is out. Let's go.
So this happened early this morning when he got out, and before he now exposed the government for what they were doing. But before all this, last night when news broke that VDM has been arrested, someone who was somewhere else doing something else was very happy, and we all know who that is, Bobrisky. So Bobriksy was very excited, and he kind of even made a statement on social media and said, oh, something. Anyway, well, after the news about VDM's arrest went viral, Bobriksy reacted via his social media on Instagram and made a post that said, who laugh last, laugh best, something like that. He who laughs last, laughs best. Little did everyone know that Bobriksy was already packing his bag and he was flying or running away to London, even though she has her own case. They have their case as well in the House of Rep and all that. Bobriksy, who was caught running away last week, has kind of sorted everything out. His godfather delivered, and that has been sorted out. While they're waiting, Bobriksy attempted to flee again, this time around to London. Unfortunately, Bobriksy got arrested. Now, when the news broke that Bobriksy was arrested last night, nobody knew until he even raised the alarm. He raised the alarm about his arrest and said, oh, I've been arrested, before everyone knew what was actually happening. And yeah, it was such a messy thing. So while Bobriksy was rejoicing, little did he know that EFCC was coming for her as well.
You're wasting your time. Look good to make yourself happy. Your happiness matters than any other thing. Are you listening to me?
After VDM's arrest as well, Bobriksy became a motivational speaker, giving speech on social media, online. This was actually before she traveled.
Please take the.
So after that, like a few hours after VDM's arrest, a social commentator who we know today as Alex Ifeanyi, who has been supporting Bobriksy as well. You know, all this while Bobriksy has been with EFCC, Mr. Alex Ifeanyi has been supporting Bobriksy, asking why they're arresting him if he's under arrest and all that. So after VDM's arrest, like a few hours later, Alex Ifeanyi took to his Instagram page to post these videos, these pictures, and said, see who is on the same flight. Wait, let me read what he said there.
Are you listening to me? Please.
He said, see who is on the same flight with me to London. And many people believe this was the post that alerted EFCC, because about an hour or 2 hours later, everything, Bobriksy got found out. And for him saying to London, this even gave EFCC the information they needed. So all they needed to do was go to Abuja and find the next flight to London. And they luckily found the flight. And what did they do? They went into the flight and pulled out Bobriksy. This is a video footage someone posted where they were pulling out Bobriksy from the flight that was about to set off for London. Like, can you believe the humiliation? Even the flight hostesses couldn't believe it. And they literally dragged Bobriksy out of the plane. Taking to his Instagram page, Bobriksy said, Nigerians, help me. EFCC just arrested me. Like he literally had to cry out this time. I am badly injured. He showed a video of his injured arms. Look at that. Like Bobriksy is calling Nigerians for help right now. That means Bobriksy can't handle this anymore.
I got to London this morning.
And Mr. Ifeanyi, who was supposed to be in the same flight with Bobriksy, of course, reacted early this morning.
I feel very sad hearing the news that Bobriksy was arrested. That wasn't right. That's abuse of his fundamental human rights. And I'm going to personally write a letter to International Court of Justice in The Hague. This is not right. This is wrong. EFCC cleared this guy and they withdrew the charges. We were shouting them, why did you withdraw these charges? They said Bobriksy hasn't done anything wrong considering money laundering. It is only naira abuse. And he has served his term. Why was he detained for a week by police? Why was he arrested last night again? This is wrong. This is very, very wrong. If you are laughing or clapping for them, this can happen to you too. Nigeria can happen to you. The guy has not done anything. He has not done anything. And if they are now saying he has done something, that means they need to investigate the EFCC officials that cleared him of money laundering then. This is wrong. If you are on social media saying that my video cast Bobriksy no be person wey fit hide for Nigeria. As I was taking picture with him, other people were there too. Bobriksy. I'm not the one that cast Bobriksy. The security agents inside the airport, they are there. They have their office there. They saw him. So saying Isaac is the one that cast this, that no. Airport no be secret place. Airport na public place. So you saying, oh, it's Isaac that cast Bobriksy. Roro Sonny, you no get things to say. You just want attach, atamo, put together. Nigerian guy, EFCC, they are just doing kelebe job. EFCC officials that cleared Bobrisky, they should publish their name. They should bring them. They should come and tell Nigerians, why did they clear Bobrisky den of money laundering? Why did they only charge Bobrisky for naira abuse? So stop saying I'm the one that cast Bobrisky. I wasn't the only one that took picture with him. He was there. Police were there. The airport authority were there. NDLA were there. So stop saying that I'm all.
Isaac Fayoshe is exonerating himself. He's saying, no, it's not the video that, it's not the picture that he posted that alerted EFCC about Bobrisky's whereabouts. He's claiming that a lot of people were there taking their own pictures. Even the airport people were there, so they must have been the one that alerted EFCC. So he's saying, no, he's not the one. It's not about the picture he posted. And that was the only picture we all saw on social media. But him posting it and saying exactly where they are traveling to, I think that narrowed it down for the police as well. And of course, the airport officials might have alerted EFCC to find out if Bobrisky has a clearance to travel. I mean, that does make sense as well. They might have done that, just like Bobrisky was caught in on his way, traveling to, what was that country, where the border, where he was caught last time as well, and they found out that, oh, he has a case in Nigeria. Apparently, when you have a big case like this, you're not allowed to travel out. But then Bobrisky team are saying he has his no one told him not to travel. Bobrisky will claim, oh, I'm going for business travel and things like that, and that's the reason why he's traveling. He's going to be back in a few days, of which EFCC doesn't know. But I don't know if they specifically told him not to travel. And if they have told him not to travel and he's attempting to travel, that would, command an arrest if they have told him not to travel and he's traveling. And then at this point, many people began to laugh at Bobrisky and VDM for being arrested and going in and out of detention like nobody else in Nigeria has been in and out of detention as much as VDM and Bobrisky this year. People were making fun on social media, laughing about it and all that. However, more people began to respect VDM after he kind of exposed what the government is doing. Now, I played this video earlier in the beginning, and I would play it again now. Remember, VeryDarkMan, he came up with this video exposing Tinubu and his government for detaining children whom they arrested about 3 months ago after the End Bad Governance protest that happened, and some people were seen in Kanu and other places, holding a Russian flag. So going to his cell, he found out that these children, he found out that the government has arrested all these children, and he couldn't believe his eyes. And he came out to raise an alarm talking about it, which got everybody,
this boy, 10 years old,
like P2B and Atiku talking today.
Boy, right? Me and this boy, this side self. Apparently, these are the boys that the Tinubu government arrested, that they were flying Russian flag. All these children where you see like this now, they go prison because they could not secure bail for them. They are going to the prison now. They could not secure bail for them. Now the question is this: what does this boy know about flag? This boy does not even have a basic education, let alone knowing that he flew a flag. So you are charging all these kids for treason. Me, I just came out of cell, and I was with them. That's the craziest part. This morning I was going to pee when I woke up. I was going to pee when I saw this boy. I was like, this boy is my children. So now we came to court. They could not grant their bail. They have adjourned the case. So where are they going to sleep? They are going to sleep inside the cell again. And already they've stayed for more than 90 days. Today is the 93rd day. 93 days for all the children. See them everywhere. Today is the 93rd day. Which food? People don't need. See how this boy did. And all the way from Kano. Where they carry you from? From Kano. Brought them from Kano to Abuja. Where's their parents? Their parents now go, they cry. Nobody. See them. All these are kids. 10 years old. How old are you?
The best condition.
14 years. All of them are less than 17 years old. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's not fair. Come on.
But these were not the kind of these were not the people that were hoisting the Russian flag when those videos went viral a few months ago. Like these children look way younger than those ones. So what happened to those ones? This is unbelievable. Here are some of the children. They're hungry. It's not like they're even looking after the children.
To do their business. Let me go and take the food. They can't the prosecutor should do their business. How can you arrange children? What's house? Sorry.
Fellow Nigerians, look at the bail conditions that have been set for these minors that the Nigerian government are currently holding in detention. They said each of those minors will pay 10 million naira each, 2 shorties each. Each one should be a civil servant and the other one should be a family member, i.e. parent or siblings. The civil servant should produce employment letter, last promotion letter, 2 passport and valid ID of any means. Minors are to be remanded at a Bostal home, while adult suspects are to be remanded at Kuje. Now, if these children get 10 million naira, will they protest? Need I remind the Nigerian government that the reason why people protested is because of the hardship of the country. And the fact that the Tinubu administration were not even doing anything in their power to at least remove us out of our suffering. Also, need I to remind you people that, again, all these children were on a carry. There's no video anywhere where they flew any flag. The last time I checked, now adult I see with flags. Do you understand? Now adult I see with flag, meaning say all these children, they follow waiting their elderly ones they do. They don't know any better. These children are supposed to be put in a juvenile home. You educate them, you teach them. Mind you, you pick these children from Kano. Kano is one of the states that have the worst education in Nigeria. One of the worst education in Nigeria is in Kano. All the northern states. All the northern states. Worst education. No school. They are being affected by terrorism and a lot of things that is hindering those kids from going to school. So they don't even know any better. So to think, okay, yes, you are alleging them that they flew a flag, you should educate them, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. Please, these children are minors. I sat down with them this morning when I woke up. I was like, wait, what is going on? They were sitting down exactly close to the pool. That is where they slept. See, the other one don't dry and bone don't dry finish. I look these children like this, I won't cry. That was why immediately I left the court when they granted me bail. I went straight to that place. Straight, because I wanted to be sure that I was not crazy. That this government not really lock children of 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years. I didn't see anyone of 18 years. I wanted to be sure, and I went there and I was sure. They put them inside the dock. A lot of them were on the ground. I was like, what is going on? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please release these children. Please release them to their family. This bail condition is too harsh. It's too harsh. Please, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu government, please release these children to their family. Please. Please.
This is truly heartbreaking, like unbelievable. I have some more footages here I'm going to share with you so that you can see how bad this whole thing is. The children are crying, they are hungry. They have been denied bail, and bail is 10 million naira each. Like, how is this even possible? This House of Rep member, Alex Mascot, his bail was 500,000 naira. And for these children, they're on 10 million each. Like, the government doesn't even expect them to be able to afford the bail. Look at them in court. Like, since when the children started going to court, you know? About 76 children. Just like VeryDarkMan said, these were not the children or the people we saw in some of those footages, you know, holding those Russian flags. These were not the people. These were not the children that were holding those flags that were captured in videos. These children look way younger. So heartbreaking that no one is speaking out for them. They don't have a lawyer.
These people, we are just like something that these days, like 3 days. That's what it is. My case is different than a mature woman.
The matter has been adjourned until January 24, 2025 for the commencement of trial. The children are to be remanded in Kogi prison until bail is met. Wow.
Like something that these days, like 3 days. That's what it is. My case is different than a mature woman. What is
And it's not like they're even feeding them. The children are very hungry.
We don't have school fees.
People like Peter Obi, Atiku Abubakar, they're all reacting as well. And I'm quite happy VDM, you know, went to the court today to expose all this, because if he hadn't done this, who knows? No one could have heard of this today. Now, people like Peter Obi speaking out, Atiku Abubakar is speaking out. Luckily, hopefully, these children won't be in prison until 2025, until January 2025, hopefully, now that the awareness has been massively created. Peter Obi said, I just watched the disturbing and condemnable scene captured in a circulating video showing 124 protesters, among them minors, appearing in court today as part of efforts to secure the enforcement of their fundamental human rights. The footage reveals minors, some so weak that they... Oh, that's a long one. The footage reveals minors, some so weak that they could barely stand, others fainting from sheer exhaustion and lack of nourishment. These children appear to be visibly malnourished and starved, a condition that should alarm the conscience of every citizen in our nation. From their look, they were poorly handled, despite being in the custody of the federal government of Nigeria. I would like to, concluding his point, he said, I would like to call on relevant authorities, especially the Ministers of Justice and the Attorney General of the Federation, the police and the DSS, as well as the National Human Rights Commission, to thoroughly investigate such inhumane treatment of minors to avert such incidents in the future. And people are thanking him for speaking out, for airing his opinion, and for, saying something about this whole thing. Like, look at the children. A lot of them don't even know what is happening or what is going on. Atiku Abubakar has also spoken and, tweeted about the whole incident as well. Again, he wrote a very long note about it, talking about the disturbing video and how children who are minors are involved. To him, he said, the horrible incident reminiscent of a Nazi concentration camp once again reflects the low premium the current government places on the lives of the vulnerable, especially children. For emphasis, Section 11 of the Children's Rights Act guarantees dignity of the child. So he talked about how the Nigerian law needs to respect children and give them, dignity. And he said, it says that every child is entitled to respect for their dignity, for the dignity of his person. And accordingly, no child shall be subject to physical, mental, or emotional injury, abuse, neglect, or maltreatment, including sexual abuse, subject to torture, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. And he went on to talk about how the children are being prosecuted for their alleged role in the End Bad Governance protest, which took place between August 1st and August 10, 2024. If they are just being rearranged 3 months later, one can only imagine the sort of dehumanizing condition they had been subject to and even had detained all this while. This is so heartbreaking. Like, it's actually good. Like, people in government are seeing this. A lot of media platforms are covering the story. Sahara Reporters, Nigerian Stories, even Amnesty International has gotten involved, and they talked about it earlier on today. And they call on President Bola Tinubu to do something about it. Hopefully, he might not be aware, but definitely he's going to be aware right now, and he's going to eventually do something about it, because they can't have these children staying in Keju prison all on up until January 2025. That is heartbreaking. Like, will they even survive that? I don't think they will. Commending VDM's hard work and how he has been doing so many great things recently, some people who didn't initially believe in him, started believing in him. One of them is this Rita for Delta, a social media commentator who sometimes she call out VDM for some of the kind of fight he chose to fight, and she sometimes call him out, but this time around she commends him for what he has done so far, creating awareness about these children and getting involved in this case.
They ask you, who sent them? You know that your usual question where some of you they ask. I have criticized VDM in the past. I don't already ask question two where they ask you, who sent them? You know that your usual question where some of you they ask. I don't already ask them in the past. But if there's something you must give this guy today, is his flowers. Everything today, I believe, happens for a reason. I never knew this uniform issue with the Nigerian Police Authority would lead him to see these children. I'm sure some of your celebrities, your favorites know about this, but what are they doing with their platform? Imagine Nigerian government locking up underage children all because they flew a different country's flag. What education do these children have to know which is what flag? Look at how malnourished they are looking. This guy never even solved his own problem finish. He carried their own forehead. Ask me again who VDM is, and I'll show you this video. Now, this guy is taking the matter upon himself, creating awareness for the suffering of these young people. Watch the video yourself.
Now, this boy, 10 years old boy, right? Me and this boy, they side step. Apparently, these are the boys that the Tinubu government arrested, that they were flying Russian flag. All these children where you see like this now, they go prison because they could not secure bail for them. They are going to the prison now. They could not secure bail for them. Now, the question is this: what does this boy know about flag? This boy does not even have a basic education, let's say knowing that he flew a flag. So you are charging all these kids for treason. Me, I just came out of cell, and I was with them. That's the previous part. This morning I was going to pee when I woke up. I was going to pee when I saw this boy. I was like, this boy is my children. So now we came to court. They could not grant their bail. They have adjourned the case. So where are they going to sleep? They are going to sleep inside the cell again. And already they stayed for more than 90 days. Today is the 93rd day. 93 days for all the children see them everywhere. This is the 93rd one boom. This one don't leave. Oh. Which food? This one don't leave. See everybody. And all the way from Kano. Where they carry from? Yes.
I have criticized VDM in the past. I don't already ask question two where they ask you, who sent them? You know that your usual question where some of you they ask. I don't already ask them in the past. But if there's something you must give this guy today, is his flowers. Everything today, I believe, happens for a reason. I never knew this uniform issue with the Nigerian Police Authority would lead him to see these children. I'm sure some of your celebrities, your favorites know about this. But what are they doing with that?
I totally agree with her. Everything happened for a reason, and VDM being arrested as well. Again, it was all leading to this. And if he hadn't been arrested, if he hadn't been there today, this whole hearing would have gone on today without anyone noticing. And who is the best person to create awareness, if not VDM? Because he's the man of the hour right now. And anything he talks about, you know, get aired, like it flies instantly. And the most incredible thing about him is like, he acts fast. He doesn't wait. Like, I can't imagine being in this guy's shoe because he acts so fast. He deals with the current issue right away. Everything else had to pause. And he couldn't say, oh, I'm just coming from prison right now. I'm so tired. Let me go and sleep. Maybe in a couple of days, I'll talk about these children. By then, they're in court today and no one would want to hear what he has to say. So VDM acts, apart from what he stands for, he acts very fast and he deals with things so quickly. And I really even commend him on that alone. He's very good at that. So there are still reactions going on. I just checked right now, and there has been an update on the children. And let's hear what is this like a spokesperson for the government had to say.
To the court today. All of them are adults.
Whoa.
Most of them are married men.
Oh my goodness.
None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones.
Oh, wow.
They are not even the real suspect standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of the democracy in this country. These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go
So
back
this
home
is
and see.
democracy. Wow.
Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Nobody is abusing their rights. Everybody is enjoying free movement, and everything's are moving fine in the country. These boys, only for no reason, they started protests, violent protests with the flags, foreign flags, Russian flags. Haba, is that what we want in this country? Don't mind the Defense Council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true. In my own case, we filed charge against 43 defendants, and all of them were produced to the court today. All of them are adults.
Whoa.
Forget about what they are telling you, that they are small children, this and that. Ask the Defense Council, do they truly know the suspect they're defending? These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults.
Wow, this is insane. Like, they're not going to let these children go based on what this council is saying right now. They're not going to let them go. He said they're all adults. You know, some of them have lovers. Wow, VDM. Well, we can't wait to hear what he had to say about this tomorrow. He's definitely going to react to this video.
10 years old boy.
And I think his own lawyer, Deji Adeyanju, is also involved. He's the one who actually revealed that the children were taken back to Keju prison because they couldn't meet bail. Bail, how much is bail? 10 million. The government put this 10 million because he know they can't raise this money. So he wants them to literally dry up in prison because that's the only way they can raise such an amount as bail per head of these children right now. You know, a lot of people used to think, oh, the government is quite soft with people from the north, from Kaduna and Kano and all that. But looking at this, not really. They're not very soft with them. They deal with them as well. Like, this is an eye-opener. And it's so heartbreaking that the parents of these children didn't even cry out. And in this day of social media, all they needed to do was do a recording and post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram. People like VDM will pick it up. A lot of media platforms will pick it up. If they raise an alarm, they find someone who has a good following. Like the fact that the parents have been keeping quiet all this time. They will be crying, of course, but they're not crying out to Nigerians, and nobody knew what was happening. The fact that they couldn't even push themselves to come out in the media is really sad. And people shouldn't say the government is not dealing with, you know, the North. If they do something, this is an evidence that they also deal with them, and especially the younger ones, the powerless ones. This is what this means. But we'll see how this whole thing pans out in the next few days. Hopefully these children are not going to stay in detention up until 2025, up until January 2025, because this will be heartbreaking. A lot of them are not going to survive it. We can see how a lot of them were like very hungry, malnourished, you know, looking like half gone, basically. This is so heartbreaking. Anyways, I'm going to call it a night here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. Thank you so much for your patience, for, you know, going with me as I just put everything together and try to be professional. I'm still getting much better at this, so please bear with me. Even with reading out what they were saying and all that, I'm like still getting used to all this, and hopefully I'll be able to navigate even much better and bring you these stories quicker as well. All right, then I'm going to call it a night now. I'm your host, Noeline, and thank you so much for joining me today and looking into these trending stories. I'll be coming your way again tomorrow. So if you can, join me again around this time tomorrow evening so that we can bring you the updates of what's going on once again. All right. Thank you so much. Do have a lovely night and see you in our next one. All right. Bye.